Well, hey everyone, Tim here, the Caffiene Racer. Just like to introduce you to our new little series we're going to be doing on this little bike, which you all know is the Royal Enfield Continental GT 650, which I just purchased. And I thought, as an owner of the Continental GT, it might be worth doing a little series on how it is to live with, everyday use, maintenance, mods, things like this. So subscribe, stay tuned, and let's see where we go. This beautiful Continental GT. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so what do we already know about this bike? The Continental GT 650 has a twin. Not just a twin engine, but a twin brother or sister in the Interceptor 650, which is the same Harris frame, but has a more forward position for the foot pegs and controls, whereas the Continental GT has got a slightly rear set position, giving you a slight lean into the faux clip-on bars that it's got. It also has an indented tank, so you can tuck your knees in, put your thighs against the tank as you're riding it in this Caffiene Racer style. So yes, this is one of the first Royal Enfields, true Royal Enfields, to have a twin cylinder engine. It's got a 270 degree crankshaft, which gives it a very smooth running. It also has a counterbalancer to take out some of the vibration, something that was well loved by Royal Enfield riders before with previous bikes like the Continental 535 or the 500 Bullet series and classics. The thump was what made them. This bike, as you'll hear later, is very different. Smooth, it has a nice burble to it when you back off the accelerator, and it's quite quiet. The disc brakes, front and rear, are Bybri, which is a subsidiary of Brembo, made in India, and they stop the bike really well. Front and back have both got these with single discs, and the bike has no problems coming to a stop. It's aided by a Bosch ABS system, so if you do get into trouble with wet weather, that will kick in and just give you a helping hand. Not much technology on this bike, but ABS is always a good thing to have, I think. As we go through this series, I'm going to make some modifications to this bike to change the look and the style of it as we go along. Maybe a few performance modifications. We'll see how it goes. The seat that's on here at the moment is the twin touring seat. I'm going to be putting a single seat and a cowl on it as well, so I'll show you how to install that one. Other things I'm going to look to changing now the weather's getting better is removing the extra part of the mud guards, the plastic flex on the back, and they just unscrew and can be stored away for wetter, wintry times, and this will give the bike a little bit of a leaner look.